Okay, I did it again. I always say okay. I don't know why I do that. We've actually been joined by a friend today. This thing right in the middle of my head. It's so gross. But I have a friend in my room with me to do this video. So as you can tell by what's squiggled above, I did in the summer like an essentials sort of girls essential guide to like the summer products and things that I think you should have. And this time I was going to cough then. I did cough. I've kind of done like going into like autumn, winter, like fall kind of products that I think is essential. So I think this video is going to go on for a little while. So I'm not going to talk anymore and I'm going to go straight into it. So one of the things that I think is extremely essential is, again, what I'm going to state is that obviously these products are suited to my skin, which is kind of normal to dry skin that's on my face. And then also on my body, I have quite dry skin, so I have to like moisturise a lot every single day, sometimes twice a day, all over. So obviously these products are going to be suited to me, so they might not be so suited for people that have like oily skin, like really sensitive skin. Maybe the products won't be sort of so good, but generally the item is what the product type is what I'm suggesting, and then obviously you find that type suited to your skin. So one of the things is having a good lip balm. This one I'm actually really liking at the moment. It's from the Body Shop and it's a coconut lip balm. And it's just like this. And it smells lovely. And I think coconut, a lot of people love coconut, a lot of people really hate coconut. But I think it smells really nice. It goes on really nice, very smooth. It seems to keep me hydrated. So I think a lip balm. I'm going to stay on like lip products. Now this isn't obviously looking after your skin and preparing your body for it, but something that I really had to include is I think you need to have a good red lipstick. And I actually wore the red lipstick for the first time this winter yesterday, and this is the Revlon Fire and Ice Cream lipstick, and I just really love this. I think it's such a lovely colour. And it stays for so long. It starts to dry out after you've had it for about 4 hours on your lips, but it seems to stay on my lips really well, so I love that. So I think a red lipstick is something that's essential. I've then included, some people don't like to wear red lipstick, so I was thinking of maybe a different colour, and something I've recently just brought is a Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain. It's in the colour Crush, and it is quite dark, but it's not as dark as some of the other sort of like vampy colours that are out at the moment. This is the colour of what it looks like, and let me draw a little line on there for you. It's like this sort of purpley tone, and it smells like mint, which I really like, so I think it's like they're just bitten kissable, so you smell nice and fresh. But I was thinking that would be a good substitute to have if you don't want to wear red lips. And another one, this does stay on a really long time. Lip stain, I guess. Okay. Something else that I think is really good for your hair. It looks kind of grubby because it's been in the shower. Now this featured in my April favourites, which I think was my first ever YouTube video. And it's this macadamia, look how grubby that is, macadamia natural oil deep repair mask. And it's featured in so many YouTube videos. It's kind of like a holy grail for people with all different hair types. And I just think when you're going from central heating and then you're going back outside to the cold weather and then all the wind and then the rain, and then you could have dried your hair and then it dries when you go back into central heating, and then when you go back outside and it rains and it dries and goes frizzy. I just think you've really got to look after your hair during these particular months especially. And obviously wear hats, you get hat hair, and that's not very attractive, so it gets all static. But anyway, yeah, I think this, and I really love this. I will show you. This is still my one from April. It's got a lot less, but it's still, oh my god, it just lasts forever. It's amazing. It smells great. Can't rave about it enough. You'll see this on YouTube. Everybody loves this. And yes, I think that's really good for your hair. I then think a perfume is something that is really important. And this one in particular, every time I wear it, I really feel like it's a wintry, warm smell. It's quite a classic, kind of classy smell. And I think it's perfect to transition from day to night as well. It's the D&G Lieu the One. Excuse if my French isn't very good. It's this one. I just think it's going to suit a lot of people's smell, like a lot of people's smells. A lot of people's taste will really like this sort of smell, I think. It's very neutral, very feminine, and I think that's a really good like winter fragrance. I then think another essential is pocket tissues. I think pocket tissues are essential to have all year round, which I said in my summer one, I know I did. But with all the sniffles going around, I just think it's a really good thing to make sure you carry it in your bag all the time. Because when it's cold outside and then you go into warm, like people are always sniffing and coughing and it's just not very nice. I think pocket tissues are essential. And if you go to Poundland, you get a pack of like 10, I think it's 10 or 12 for £1, hence Poundland. But yeah, I think pocket tissues. Staying on the line of like trying to be like all clean and healthy through it, I've just chucked in any old one because I've got so many of these. It's antibacterial gel, and I've put in this apple one because I just think apple smells really lovely. And I just think antibacterial gel, keep it in your bag, constantly top up because there's lots of germs flying around this time of year. So I think to have some antibacterial gel is very important around this time of year. To be honest, all year round, I think, which I did say that in my summer one, but I do think in winter especially, and I work in education, so I'm around students all the time, and this time of year, hence why I did get a cold, it's just spreading around like wildfire, so I think this is something that's really, really crucial. Staying on sort of the healthy line again, I'm just going to say, this is nothing to do with skin, although it can really improve, is I think like vitamins are really, really good things to have, and cod liver oil is something that I always take for joints because joints start to ache more in the cold, and cod liver oil is very good for like mobility and flexibility, and I just take one of these every single day. If you don't take these and you want to start trying them, make sure you eat first because some people have found they've made them feel a bit like queasy, so make sure you have your breakfast and then take it after you've eaten. Another thing that I have, which is kind of a kiddie thing because it's really sweet, is the Bassett Soft and Chewy Daily Energizer. So it's got lots of B vitamins in it, which is really, really good for like skin, hair and nail care. It's good for heart and blood. It's good for energy and metabolism. And in your metabolism this time of year, I don't eat as healthy because I want to stay warm. So yeah, it's also got vitamin C and E, which is obviously for healthy skin and gums. So I would definitely suggest making sure you're on some vitamins, supplements, things. And these are the ones that I always take. The next few products is... I can't stop coughing. I still haven't got over my cough, guys. Is in the shower, I think an exfoliating little ball. I have hundreds of these, so I just grabbed one. I thought this was nice and colourful. I think this is good to use. Sometimes I use them every day, sometimes it's every other day. It all depends on how my skin's feeling. And if I think I don't want to be too harsh on my skin every day. But I think this is really good, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but when you head back into summer, you don't want all the months of wrapped up under jumpers and leggings and jeans and big woolly socks, and like if you wear Ugg boots and things, your skin just doesn't look good. And I think you want to like try and keep it in the best condition that you can before you go back into spring, summer, and the shorts and skirts and dresses come out again. So I think this is something that's a really, really good thing to use. And I just put my body wash on, I rinse this over, and then I use this all over my whole body, just to make sure I try and keep it nice and soft, but not after I just shave my legs because that can make it really sore. But yes, I think a little scrubby thing, I don't actually know what they're called, is a really good thing to have. And to be honest, like, just get loads of them. You get so many of them free with things. I just kind of collect them and I think they're really good. Okay, then some things... Oh, actually, staying on sort of shower thing, this is going to end up featuring in loads of videos, I know it is the Yester Carrots Nourishing Exfoliating Facial Cleanser that has finely ground apricot seeds in. This has been incredible for my skin, saying that, and I've got a big spot there. But it's been absolutely fantastic. My skin is brighter, it feels softer, all the beads that you have in it come off really easy, they don't stay on your skin, you don't have to take ages trying to get them all off, which some I have found have that. I can't stop coughing, guys. Sorry if it's annoying. Yeah, so I think this is absolutely fabulous. I love it. It's going to end up in loads of videos, and I think just a good exfoliator on your skin because you get lots of wind and rain, and like I said, with central heating, and then you're going back outside again, and then you get in your car, and then you've got the blowers going. I just think having a really good exfoliator on the face and just trying to keep, you know, the skin as fresh as possible is going to be essential during the winter. And I think this is absolutely amazing for my skin type. And I love how natural it is. It doesn't have petroleum, SLS, paraben free, they don't test on animals. And I just think it's really lovely. It smells good, and I really like the Yes 2 range, especially this one. So I would definitely recommend that. Then my last couple of products here that I've got is, I got this in my glossy box. This is the Balance Me Under Eye Cream. Again, just with skin cream, I think it's really, really good to use to keep the eyes nice and bright. Another one that I have here is the current, like, daily moisturiser I'm using. It's the Botanics Protecting Day Cream with an SPF 15 for radiant youth. SPFs are important all year round because whatever happens, the sun is still out there, whether it's coming through the clouds, so you want to protect your skin from the UV rays. This has been a very hydrating one for me. It works really well on my skin and has actually, I haven't had any dry problems with this. And you can get this in Boots, so love that. Then my last two items is kind of a joint thing, I think, is daily moisturising for your whole body. Okay, so my video just cut off for some reason. But yeah, my last two things that I'm going to do is just on the body moisturising. This is the First Aid Beauty Body Moisturiser for all over. Has no parabens, harsh chemicals. It's very good for sensitive skin. My last one, the camera keeps shutting off, so I'll be very quick, is I think like sort of a deep, intense moisturising cream, which is really good for hydrating the patchy or like itchy skin. It can be used on the face and body. Again, this is a First Aid Beauty product, and I use this sort of on my elbows, on my arms and on my feet. Yep, so everyone should have a deep, intense moisturiser. Okay, so that's the end of my essential guide, girls guide to like autumn, fall, winter products. I hope you guys like it. Thumbs up if you do. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave nice positive comments below, and enjoy the rest of this month. So take care guys, bye.